Unbelievable. Anyway, everybody, let's march on here. Let's do this. Let's march on and see what happens next with this team who continues, like as a unit here, to just take these incredible steps forward. Before we do anything else, though, let's look at these fucking jerseys again. Because every once in a while, I just like looking at these and I'm like, oh my god, yes. And they are absolute gorgeous. Look at them. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Feel better. Feel better. That's all we needed. To the coaching staff. All we lost was a goalie coach, really. There was an A-. It's an A- coach there. Let's see what we got. See if we can get them to sign. And then scouts. Oh boy. Hold on. Yeah, scouts aren't looking that good, are they? Oh, no, okay, never mind. We do actually have scouts. Holy shit, we got a lot of scouts. Okay, this is going great. We actually don't even have that many spots. Well, tempted to fire some of the Bs that we have, but I don't think we will. We'll just send offers to all of these A and A minuses. And it will be first come, first serve. Jakub Žižka. Beautiful. Beautiful. Whereas the song is this? It's Prayers of the Refugi. Game 7 tomorrow or no? I'll be surprised if Colorado-Tampa doesn't go Game 7. I just think Tampa's very, very tough to beat on their home ice. Alright. So, we need to sign some peeps to fill out this roster. We need one goalie. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. Austin Matthews is a free agent. Let's see if he goes to Arizona. So for goalies, Jonas Enroth. Let's go ahead and sign the former Portland Pirate himself, Jonas Enroth. And we need a bunch of defenders signed. We'll bring back Regner. Let's sign Brendan Smith. PK is still a little bit too good. Cody Curran. Sign Cody Curran. Ryan Stanton. Chad Ruedl's still way too good. Daniel DeKeyser. Gotta give Danny DeKeyser a bunch of money. Definitely. It's got to be Michael Stone. Kevin Connaughton. That should be good. Then we need a crap load of forwards. Ryan Reeves, come on back. Let's pay you a boatload of money as well. Could bring back Sutter. Let's sign the real deal now. James Neal. Get these first initial offers in there. Gonna have all this guy. Ah, that damn coach didn't go with us. That damn coach didn't go with us. What a jerk. Goodness gracious, trying to multitask is difficult. The Kaiser accepts. Good. We got Stanton. Muhammad Shelley. What a name. Beautiful. A bunch of early signings in there. $20 million. What do we got for forwards? Matthew Perreault. Yeah, we signed Rex Shani before. Signed Brad Malone before. Matt Larito. You have anybody else who's kind of getting down there in ratings? Zach Boychuk. Kind of looks like we're still going for the same dudes. Jacob Magna. No, not Jacob Magna. He's the defender, right? Jason Magna. We'll sign him to a good amount of money. I don't think I have an RFA. Can bring in Lance Boma. Kyle Turris. Ronaldo actually went up a point. Sam Gagne. Andy Andreoff. Can bring back Jerry D'Amigo. Brendan Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Let's see. Carter Ashton, Leafs legend. Zach Cassian down to a 72. Gotta sign Zach Cassian. And Brandon Peary. Why not? Brandon Peary can be the last guy. Let's get those dudes signed. Get to the beginning of the new season. See if we're signing any of our guys that we just drafted. Should be the game plan. Should be, it should be. So we're still going to be very bad this upcoming season. But the core of this team is already looking electric. So we're not going to sign anybody there. Defensively, we'll hold off on signing Backer and McCutcheon. They're not quite NHL ready yet. Forward-wise, no doubt we're signing Alex Zetterberg. No doubt. Now, the big decision that you could argue is Sammy Koistinen. You could argue if we were to play him on the top line at the NHL level that he might develop at an absurd rate. He also might develop at an absurd rate by just staying over in Finland. And that's kind of the tough call. Normally, I wouldn't argue for a 55 overall to be signed, but he might be able to put up enough points that it could be worth it. So we got to make a decision there on Sammy Koistinen. Because in 2 years, playing in Liga, realistically, how much will he grow? But again, you play him at the NHL level next to Connor Bedard. I mean, he's going to get destroyed, but that overall might skyrocket. It's debatable. It's debatable. Bobrovsky up to a 74. We'll have Enroth behind him. We'll have Gascon and Sorelli at the AHL level. Defensively, Morales, Korchinski. Let's call up Prokop, Biaka Batuka, and Cardinal. For Curran, Connaughton, and Stone, we'll have Brendan Smith stay on the team. The defense is looking okay. Forward-wise, we know Zetterberg's going to get the bump. We got all these veterans. I'm really debating now how I want to let some of these guys develop and what the best way to do it is. I'm really debating the possibilities. You know, I think we might get aggressive. I think we might get aggressive. We're going to get aggressive. As they say, be aggressive, be aggressive. And we are going to be aggressive. Not going to have enough space now to sign all of these people. Can't sign Gannon either. Not saying we're going to play them. Smith, Regner, Stanton. Let's put them 7th round pick. Can I send this trio to Boston really quickly? Yes, I can. I am sure Don Sweeney thinks people will be cheering in the streets. I fully believe that. I'm debating how fast I want to get this roster, both rosters, to just our players only without having to sign vets. Because it is going to happen sooner rather than later. I think we're okay to still use Enroth. He's going to be playing in Drummondville. So we got Gascon, Sorelli, Blacker. I think we're going to run Eve as the backup NHL goalie. If we get Stone out of there. 5-6. It's not bad. It's a risk, man. It's a risk to rush some people. You could do it off of potential. You could do it off of OVR. At the same time, based off of just the crazy fucking development we've seen of certain players at the NHL level already, it might just be worth it. Low 4 for Axelson. Albrecht was the medium elite. And Gannon was a low elite. So just think about the potentials these guys have, but the lower overalls, it's like you just gotta be aggressive to try to get that development to actually take off. Otherwise, they're just not going to go. Or they could just completely stunt out like Luke Prokop. But when they're that boom or bust, you have to go for it. And that is what we're going to do. That is exactly what we're going to do. Is we're going to be aggressive. And we're going to go for it. And the team will be worse, which is to be expected. But I think it'll pay off. Last guy is Piero Zabadil. It was Cody's meme pick. Apparently I'd be over the contract limit if I did that, so I guess we got our guys. I'd rather have Ryan Reeves than Lance Boma. So let's take a look then with this level of aggressiveness. Don't know if we'll run this particular coach. But Halbjox, Bedard. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to play people within their role. Actually, no, we do have the proper amount of people. Interesting. The +5 because they're all X factors. Goodness. Goodness, goodness, goodness. It's not bad. Defensively, we have, like, all lefties, though. So let's go see what coach is going to be the best at the NHL level. Or if we have, like, a super high-rated coach, because our A-... Oh, Pojar went up. So Pojar is the best coach that we have. Some of our coaches appear to have gone down in rating, which is pretty unfortunate. But we'll do what we got to do here. Thank you, AHL head coach. Actually, no, never mind. We won't do that. All right, so we just need an AHL goalie coach. I guess there are a couple of Bs available. They just didn't sign. Don't even know if it's necessarily worth it. Like I said, we don't necessarily need a top-notch coaching staff right now to kind of push this team over the edge. So, Pojar. All right, one red line, and we could technically get rid of that. All right, so just Reeves will have to be on the third line. Defense. Looks like he better suits the defense, though. I mean, I think that's it. Just Morales with Prokop, Korchinski with Backer, Gannon and Albrecht. It's obviously not amazing. It's a very, very big risk. But I'm hoping one that pays off. In the AHL, we'll have Gascon and Blacker as the AHL goalies. Defensively, we now have people that can slot in as well. Connaughton out of there for Cardinal. Curran. We got Packard in instead of Cutta. So, needless to say, our coach doesn't fit our AHL defense very well, but that is what it is. We don't got to worry about any of the forwards. It's a different strategy, but I really do think it can pay off. It's just so many of those guys are lower overalls that if we don't kind of give them the nudge, I don't think they'll make it. We'll give Bedard his letter back. We got Morales and Prokop as our captain. Let's take a look at some of the people then. Let's take a look at our team. So there was Bobrovsky. Curtis Sorelli is new as a backup. Let's see what old Kurt looks like. There you go, Kurt. Simple. Simple look, nothing too crazy. You're wearing a neck protector, damn it. In terms of the mask, we're not going to put the same one on him. You know the Abbotsford mask, though, isn't that bad. The Abbotsford mask really isn't that bad. Old Toledo walleye, which I still see. You know what? Let's just go with that. That's fine. I still view the Toledo walleye mask from our Goon Squad series as obviously not that. So Christian Bacher is one of our newest defenders. Silver Fox himself. A lot of silver-haired 19-year-olds in this game. But there you go, Christian. You are officially on the team with your stick tape. Then we got Jorg Albrecht. Now see, again, like if I leave him unsigned, what does he go up to? If he were to be above a 66, I'd be shocked. So it's like, screw it. Just see if the NHL experience is enough to, you know, get that 7-8 point boost. Albrecht, straightforward look for him. Straightforward look for Albrecht. You are officially welcomed onto the team. And then Harry Gannon. All 55 over all of them. Harry Gannon. What a guy. What a guy. Old Harry Gannon. Looking great in that jersey, though. Looking great. So, Endo, because we made it through franchise, I actually don't think this will be available through roster update. But, at the same time, it's not that tough to recreate them. So, you got the Nguyen. Or Win. Again, I've seen that. I know two different people. One same last name, not related. One family pronounces it Win. Other pronounces it Nguyen. So, whatever you prefer. Chris Connolly was already on the team last year. Finger and Shields were here last year too. But then it's Sami Koistinen. The big project for Sami Koistinen. Looks like fucking Richarlison on Everton. Which means he's going to be a big piece of shit. Green laces though, huh? For Koistinen. If we can get him to develop, this will be a gigantic win. Alexander Zetterberg, our 3rd overall pick this year. He's ready to rock. Looks like a 45-year-old man. Looks like a 45-year-old man. And then Andrew Van Kadishin, also new to the squad this year. Andrew Van Kadishin. Just looking at chat, the Eminem comparisons of... You know, I was also smirking because in my mind, I knew what Endo Mills was going to say. And what did he say? Exactly what I thought he would say. Of fucking course he has cornrows. I knew you were going to say that too. Fucking knew it. Austin Roast. Boy, EA loves that generated haircut. For Austin Roast. The final new addition to the Peg City Pride. This season, let's get some simming in there. And see how the boys do and see if this risky strategy pays off. I don't know if it will. Actually, I think I still have to switch over our scouts, don't I? Get tired of doing that every year. But it is very important that we keep up to date with it. Obviously, it's a draft of glory. It's of the utmost importance that we can fucking draft properly. Rainbow surprise when your significant other comes out of the closet. I mean, that's, you know, that could be a definition. Any rules? Nope, just a straightforward draft of glory. No trades. The huge for a draft of glory. The usual. U.S. West, U.S. Central, U.S. East. SHL Liga Russia. So U.S. West, U.S. East. I think we'll get the other dealio. The other scoots. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, so that's good. Now we can sim. Oh, 5 points in 2 games for Yerky to start this preseason isn't bad at all. It's only preseason, but it's promising. Peg City at the Fuck Ted Cruz Arena. What are our ratings this year? 67, 66, 66. But still, like, we have the X factors. We have the X factors. I apparently can't look at myself. That glitch is still in where you can't look at yourself, huh? GG's. GG's. Alex DeBrinket's had enough of this shit. Alex, I'd be tired for playing for that dumpster fire organization too. Let's get to simming. We will put the prediction out there as well. We're gonna go over under. Honestly, because I've made the team significantly worse, we're gonna go 6.5. 8.5 wins again. 8.5. I did make the team worse. You know, like, yes, our star players are already getting better, but we do have some lower overalls in this lineup, particularly on defense. So I'll go modest with the over-under. Man, Morales is really not a good fit with this coach, but that's okay. Let's see what the boys can do. Ballsy call from Hawks, 20 wins. You know? Maybe. Funny, it's Piece by Piece by Strata. S-T-R-A-T-A. Let's get to simming. How will the boys do in 2024? We do beat Buffalo in just our third game of the year. And then we shut out Nashville. And then lose to Edmonton 11-3. You imagine Connor McDavid playing against this team? 3 wins already, though. 3 wins already. Big old losing streak. There's win number 4. I mean, a win a month would do it. In terms of the prediction. 4-18-2. Told you we were going to be worse. Did I expect us to be this bad? Not quite. We beat Chicago. Again, a win a month would be enough. We beat Edmonton. Can we get 2 wins in a month? Yes, we can. Can we make it 3? We beat Toronto. Oh my God. There's the 8th win. And there's the 9th. The over. Wins again. You just can't stop the over. Double digits. We're growing into this season. Back-to-back wins over Montreal and Washington. Matthews stay with Toronto. We did forget to look. I should have looked. Obviously, just been so focused on what we're doing. John Carlson for Jared McCann in a 3rd. Jesus Christ. Timo Meier to the LA Kings. Ooh, an inter-Californian trade. Now at 208,000 channel points, I started the day around 55,000. Betting the over, man. That'll do it. Will we hit 15 wins? The previous over-under was going to be at 14, so now it would be really interesting if I stayed there. Because with 1 game left against the Sharks, we finished at 14 wins. 14, 62, and 6. Bedard, not a bad season, not an elite season. Not bad, but not elite. You could argue he doesn't have as much to work with. He went up by 13! 13! From 55 to a 68! Holy balls! 28 points. Yeah, I made the right call there. Holy shit. Sammy Koivunen. You had Bedard, who's now a 90, and Eskalainen at an 89. So both Bedard and Eskalainen took a bit of a step back, but holy shit, dude. Jaden. 46 points. Nick, what's going on, man? Zetterberg is up to an 80. 38 points. It's not that bad. Marcus Ooh, Marcus. 36 points. Not bad. The biggest jump in overall. We did have like a 20 overall jump earlier this year. You had 17 points for Finger. 13 for Roast. Reeves with 15 points and 136 pins. Shields at 9 points. 15 for Van Kadishin and 8 for Connolly. But the big news is Koistinen stepping up. Defensively, Endo, I haven't switched over to it yet. I'm waiting. You got Morales at an 86. 24 points. Prokop, despite the big improvement, is just not developing. Goodness. Yeah, Korchinski as well. I'm going to quickly sim through this. And I'll tell you what. We'll finish looking at the team in a minute. Because honestly, Bobrovsky to the 76. We'll leave it at that. I got to step away for a second. BRB.